Hello and welcome back to Spice Box. Today we're going to be cooking up a storm with our salted caramel seviyan. Now milky, thick, creamy seviyan are one of those dishes I grew up with. With a love of all things dairy, it's a must in every Punjabi kitchen and they're very quick and easy to make. To add to all that deliciousness, we're going to add salted caramel, which is 24 karat liquid gold. It's a great combo, so let's get started. Okay, now this recipe is divided in two parts. So for the first part, which is the seviyan, we're going to take 1 liter of milk. We're going to take 1 cup of seviyan. We'll take 1 tablespoon of sugar and 1 tablespoon of ghee. For the second part, which is the salted caramel, we're going to take 6 tablespoons of water. We'll take 200 grams of sugar, 120 mils of cream, 90 grams of butter, 1 spoon of vanilla and 1 spoon of rock salt. I've already added the ghee to the pan and I'm keeping this on a mild heat. Let's add the seviyan. And we just want to roast these until they turn a lovely reddish brown color. It would take a few minutes before you see the color changing. To stay true to the traditional way of cooking, we've used ghee rather than oil or butter. And these are looking like a lovely color right now, so we can add the milk. I've added lots of extra milk to the pan because we want these to be really nice and moist and not dry up later. So you can actually keep some extra milk on the side, so just add it if necessary. They cook just like porridge, really simple and easy. We're going to allow these to boil, and the more they boil, the creamier they become, the more they taste brilliant. Keep stirring occasionally so the seviyan don't bind together. And some people like to cook this recipe with water, but just using the milk makes them really nice and rich. Now it's beginning to boil. You can really see the milk thickening up. Once it's come to the boil, we can just allow it to simmer. Now don't be frightened by the amount of milk there is at this point. This is exactly what we want it to look like. We'll add the sugar. And keep stirring and keep letting the milk thicken up. I keep a small bowl on the side just for tasting. So let's see how these are coming along. That's good. Now the seviyan are nice and soft. I think we could do with adding a little bit more sugar. Now this familiar smell of the ghee and the milk, it's just lovely. I love it. It brings back fond memories from when I was a child. This is thickened up really nicely. So we want to cool it right down. So cold seviyan from the fridge tastes just like ice cream. So we're going to start cooling these down. Add this to the ice bowl and we can stand this to one side and let this all cool down. So let's start with our salted caramel. We're going to add our water to the pan. To this, let's add the sugar. So we'll just let it boil for 6 to 8 minutes. Moving it occasionally, and slowly the sugar will dissolve into the water. This is ready for the butter, and now we have to be really fast with this part. Mix it nice and fast. allowing all the butter to mix in. See, it's bubbling away and melting into the mixture. And we're going to quickly add the vanilla and the cream. Slowly add the cream to the pan, not in all one go. Let's turn the heat back on and allow it to boil over for 1 more minute. It's boiled over really nicely, so let's turn this off. We're going to add our 1 teaspoon of salt. Now I've taken rock salt, but this is in powdered form. Start off with little salt. So as you become used to the flavor and you like a stronger flavor, you can add a touch more. And this is ready. I have a jar right here ready for the caramel to be poured in. And that's looking absolutely lovely. I'm keeping it in this jar and it will be good for 2 weeks. So you can add it as a topping for absolutely anything you like. And we're all ready. Now that piping hot caramel is ready to go on top of our nice cold Seviyan. I've made an extra batch with brown sugar, and let's give it a try. You can't get better than that. The creamy goodness of the milk combined with that buttery caramel flavor and the touch of salt. It's a beautiful merge of different flavors. So try it and enjoy.